Hello everyone. Good morning. My name is Leah. My full name is Aulia Puji Astuti. You can call me Leah. I'm currently study business management in Binus Learning. I joined in the English professional class because I want to improve my communication skill in English. Also, especially in speaking, which is believed will be useful for my career. Today, I would like to share you some of the important points we discussed in our first conference, which is like last week, and also tell you how I plan my those point in the future. So we begin to the first. Let's go through the lesson outline. This is how the outline. We have opening, class rules, theory, first class, English for study versus English for work, personal plan, and closing. Okay, the first one is opening. I'm gonna let you know about me. It's just a little bit, it's not that really important. My name, as usual, first time I already tell you my name is Aulia Puji Astuti. You can call me Leah. I have been learning English since kindergarten until now. It's recently until now. Recently, I have been focused on improving my English skill as preparation for future opportunities in the service and aviation field. So this is my number study ID number 2702476631. Also the next, all right, we have a five rules of class. We must use English all the time in the class. Example is like in a forum discussion every week, and then using English in the face by face in the class. Face by face we call a video conference. It's face by face with your friends, with your lecturer, so they must be in English. So sometimes it's challenging, really challenging. Video conference challenging. So no slang words or abbreviations. Examples like a weka weka or shorten everything, like emoticon to. So the next one is no copy paste. The lectures say we need to uh, always use our own words. Met attendance requirements. It means like complete your personal assignment, your team assignment, and then the last one is the one and only is forum discussion, because forum discussion is really important because it's really gonna really met your attendance requirements every week. Stay active in video conference like open camera and mic on the during discussion. All right, the next slide is happy first day back in school. It means in our first class meeting last week, we learned about giving opinion, our opinion, self introduction, and how to use intonation in speaking and reading. In this section, I would say like three really important. The first one is disciplines attendance. Our lecturer remind us to always turn on the camera during class because attendance is not only about being a present, but it's also showing participation in the video conference. Like interaction with classmate and lecture. So personally, I think this is very important because online learning can sometimes feel distant, and turning on the camera makes us feel more connected. And the second one is a speaking skill, especially intonation, pause, and pronunciation. The lecturer gave us a simple activity asking us to say hello in the different ways, and then at the first time, we it feels a little funny, and then I realized that intonation it's really change the meaning. Sorry, change the meaning. For example, a happy hello sounds like different from a sad and angry one. And then the third one is about self introduction. The lectures show us how to introduce ourselves properly, including our names, major, reason for joining the program, or our expectation for the next step. So I think this is a very basic important skill because in real life, we often need to introduce ourselves in interview, meeting, or even casual situation. It's also made me realize that confidence is really important things, not just a vocabulary. So that's it. And then, what is English for academy? English for academy is the type of English that we use for study and research purpose. It includes reading textbook and journal, writing essay or research paper, listening to the lecture, and a giving presentation. This all focus in using formal language, clear and precise language to communicate ideas in the academic setting. So the next one is we have English professional or business. And this professional English business is a little bit different because gonna be different in the vocabulary and what we use for daily professional business using in the workplace. It focus on effective communication in meetings, writing email, sends email, presentation, customer service if you work in the customer service field, and teamwork with the polite and clear language. Yeah, everyone, we in the last section, I'm gonna say from this session, I learned three main lessons: the value of discipline, the importance of intonation, and the need for confident self presentation. My plan is to practice speaking English more often and especially paying attention to intonation and pronunciation so that I can sound more natural. I also plan to practice actively in the class discussion and not be afraid of making mistake because every mistake is part of a learning process. That's all for me. Thank you very much for listening, and I'm looking forward to our next class together. And then, step by step, word by word, we speak, we read, our voice heard, learning, growing, day by day, English, we find our way. Thank you.